Members of the Australian motorcycle gang the Comancheros, which is suspected of being a major force in Auckland's criminal underworld, are being housed together in the Charlie unit of the remand facility of the Mount Eden prison, to keep them away from other prisoners. Among them is Pasalika Nafahu, president of the Comanchero's New Zealand arm, who is serving a 10-year sentence for money laundering and conspiracy to supply the Class B drug pseudoephedrine. A spokesperson for corrections confirmed there were 33 members of the Comancheros held in Mount Eden at the end of June, including 28 on remand and 5 who had already been sentenced. Nafahu's older brother, Vedekina, who was found guilty in May of possessing ecstasy and money laundering, is also in the same unit. Sentenced prisoners are normally moved on from remand facilities, which are for those yet to face trial. A trusted source has told that there are about 15 staff rostered to work in the Comancheros unit who are rotated frequently. And Nafahu's cell door is not even locked. There is a printed sign that is stuck on the inside of the cell door that says a management plan which has a whole list of things they can or can't have. Still, they hold a lot of power within the prison, and there has been a lot of contraband, mainly iPhones, that have been found. Nafahu is friendly, well-spoken, and you can have a decent conversation with him. You can tell he has a lot of control and power over the unit. The gang leader's wife and family visit him once a week, the source said. His wife is polite and always well presented. She has lovely hair and wears nice designer clothes and wears Versace jewelry. Nafahu appeared to be a model prisoner and was generally respectful to staff and kept his boys under control, the source said. If he saw one of his boys going off or staring us down, he would tell them to stop and de-escalate the situation, and they would listen to him. But the source said that staff questioned why Nafahu and some of his fellow members were still at Mount Eden after being sentenced, instead of being transferred to the maximum security facility at Paramorimo. It seems unfair the Comancheros are allowed to stay in remand prison because, generally speaking, prisoners are moved on to another prison once they've been sentenced. According to the prison spokesperson, there are 57 members of the Comancheros across the prison system, including 32 on remand and 25 who have been sentenced. Nafahu was arrested as part of a covert police investigation called Operation Nova that targeted the Comancheros motorcycle club. More than 80 police officers were involved in the raids, which led to about $4 million of assets being seized, including firearms and several luxury vehicles, including a Rolls-Royce Wraith and gold-plated Harley-Davidson motorcycles. Nafahu was the middle of 6 children. His family had moved to Australia as a 1-year-old child. His family struggled financially, and he was bullied at school, so he resorted to violence, which his father approved of. Nafahu found the brotherhood missing in his life with the Comancheros. His defense lawyer, Ron Mansfield QC, has previously said Nafahu had been deported from Australia as a 501 and didn't have a support network when he arrived.
I'm forced to call this country my home. I gave 27 years to Australia. They got me from home and they told me my rights that I failed a character test, section 189. And they said, we've got to take you to jail. And then that's it. I'm here now. Let's be honest here, man, not even 24 hours, I got locked up. I say, man, the night just went bad. I apologise to all the staff members there or anyone that got hit. They're just looking at our history, all right, see you later, but they're not looking at our families, our kids. They're going to be growing up without a father, man.
He had difficulty obtaining a bank account, accommodation, and employment, but was determined to provide a good life for his wife and 4 children. In doing so, he took the wrong path and is paying a heavy price.